record. So I think you should put like, okay, that this meeting is being recorded, for us to continue. So hi again, everybody. I'm happy to have you all here. Thank you for the nice comments. I accept criticism as well, not only nice words. But yeah, thank you, Ron. Of course, my idea is to put a lot of work in this and try to get as much information as we can, and basically give the tools that we need to progress, and to give the right information for everybody, not to confuse things. And the idea for us today will be to work 1 hour. I hope we can make it in 1 hour. As you saw, it's a lot of information, but basically we're going to train. We're going to do a small review of a couple of things that we've seen in the last class. So it's all fresh. If you have any questions, just do it. Just put the mic on and just make it. Because sometimes with the running with the class, I can't really stop and read the chat. So I'm sorry about that, but it's really nice afterwards. I read it. But if you have any questions like on the time, just put the mic on, no problem. And so we're going to do a small review. So just the warm-up is already a review of what we've seen. So it's good for us, to do some cardio and the warm-up with the tools that we've seen the last class. Afterwards, we're going to work on some defenses, how we can defend ourselves from the most popular attacks, basing our knowledge on our natural reactions, as we've seen before, that this is the easiest reaction and the fastest one. And of course, we're going to have a small part of Newaza, that's the ground situations. As I saw Matthew and Alex just training there a little bit, so we're going to see that kind of problem, a little bit modified, of course, made into the situation on self-defense. And of course, we're going to use some very important things that we have from judo to put it into the self-defense course. So without further ado, we're going to just start the class. This is the presentation of what we're going to do. So it's going to be 360 defenses. This is how we call it, and ground defenses. But first of all, we're going to do some warm-up with the review included of the tools that we've seen before. So first of all, we're going to see the effective tools for the counterattacks. Yeah. So it's like we have the long range tool, which is the kick, the straight kick. Then we have punch or palm. Then we have for the medium range. Then we have the elbow strike for the short range, and another tool for the short range, which is the knee kick. Okay, so we have a few tools that we know that they're effective. Remember that we're going to the vulnerable points of the body, of the human body. If we can use only 1 or 2 tools, that it would be great for us to go away from the situation. But if we need to know the whole set of attacks, and as much as possible for us to train would be better. Prepare for war in order to live in peace. So that would be the idea. Now the warm-up will include these tools, and we will make it like this. So we're going to work on like Tabata style working. The first thing will be squats and the straight kick, to the dummy that we've made. Or I can see that some of you have the bag, the boxing bag. So whatever you have, it's good. The second exercise will be skipping, like we do in Uchikomi, and then the series of attack coming from the straight kick, 2 punches, 1 elbow, I'm going towards the dummy, and then the knee kick, as you can see. So it's three seconds of skipping, and then just making a combination of attacks that we are already working all the time bilateral. So it's 1, 2. When I go back from one hitting, I go with the other one, and the hand that comes back protects the face. All right, that's important for us to know. Then we have half burpees, 3 times half burpees, as you can see here. Then I go up and I do the combination of attacks. So this is automatization of the combination of attacks. The 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, 20 seconds. We're going to do it 3 series of each exercise. All right. So the first one will be 20 seconds, just squat and kick, every time with another kick, with another leg. All right. Are we ready? We're going to immediately in front of the dummy.
Exercise.
Go. So squat and kick. Yes, exactly. Yeah, take the right distance from the dummy, not too close. Good. Yeah, that's good, Steve. That's good.
Rest.
Excellent. Great. The second one, the next one will be skipping, and then the whole combination of attacks. Skipping 3, 4 seconds, and then the combination of attacks.
Exercise.
Go. Skipping and combination of attacks. The straight kick is what I want. Yeah, okay, good. Go, 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 go. And not bad, Steve. Take the distance out. Go, 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 go for the straight kick. Go, Jose, go.
Rest.
All right, rest. That's good, Danny. So now we're going to go with the half burpees. You don't have to take your hands off the ground.
Exercise.
Go. And then the combination of attack. 1, 2, 3. We go up, and then combination. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good, Ambroise. It's good, Ambroise. I like it. It's very good. We'll have someone.
Rest.
Perfect. All right. We already started. That's good. So now we're going to the second series. Second series is just a squat and straight kick. As you can see, the straight kick going to the groin, basically, or to the knee.
Exercise.
Go. Yeah, try not to take your hands down when you kick. Take the right distance. It's really straight kick. It has to be fast. Just a kick, Jose, just a kick. Just squat and kick. Just squat and kick.
Rest.
Yes, exactly. This is the idea. Now we're constructing the attacks. Now we're going to the skipping and the whole combination of attacks.
Exercise.
Go. Da, 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 and go. Bah. Yeah, that's good. Good, Martin. I need the knee kick as well.
Rest.
Whenever you can. Good. That's it. All right. Now the third one, half burpees and a combination of attacks. Ready? Let's go.
Exercise.
Good, Christopher. Excellent. And the knee as well, huh? Make the knee as well, if you can. Yeah, good, good, good. Go, Ron. Go on. Go. Perfect. 1, 2, 3.
Rest.
Yes, Ron. That's good. Stop. Good. Take a breath. And we're going to the third series, the last one. Squat and kick.
Exercise.
No problem, Robert. No problem. The dummy is like a whole thing. Good, go, Vitality. Vitality, that's great.
Rest.
All right, no problem. Do whatever you can. And now we're going with the skipping and then the combination of attacks. Vitaly, just do the combination of 2 strikes and elbow.
Exercise.
Yeah? 2 pounds and elbow. 2 pounds and elbow, if you can. 1, 2, 3. Yes, exactly, exactly. Yes, good, 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 good. Great, great. Good.
Rest.
Excellent. That's like uchikomi, huh? That's another type of uchikomi. So now the last one, the 3 half burpees and the combination of attacks. Ready?
Exercise.
So good. Yeah, hands high, Steve. Whatever you do with a kick, hands high, okay? Right, go. Ah, perfect, Steve. That's great. Great. Perfect. Good, Vince. That's very good. Time out. Okay. Great, guys. So now you've entered the rhythm. You can drink some water if you want. Drink some water, and we're going to have some stretching. Perfect. Perfect. Great. All right. So what we've seen now is just the review and the warm-up. As you can see, we are. If you did it well, then you're probably have high rhythm of pulse. So that's a nice kind of warm-up and reviewing the last class. You know, it's a nice way of doing stuff. So we're going to start with the stretching, opening and closing the arms. Oh, Vince, no problem. Do whatever you can. You know, everybody can do it at their own rhythm. If you don't feel well, it's, you know, just go down a little bit. We take the wrist, we warm up with the wrist a little bit. Okay, perfect. Now, we're going to do some circles with the hips. Big circle. And to the other side. Great. Now we're going to take the arms and take them to the side. And we're going to the other side. Perfect. Now, we're going to touch the feet and then straighten the legs. Straighten the legs. Yeah, a little bit the knees, warming up a little bit. Perfect. We open the legs and then we do some touching of the opposite leg. Yeah, about 20, something like that. So we can stretch a little bit. Excellent, that's it. Now, we take one leg and we do a circle as high as you can. Start slowly. The same leg to the outside and to the inside. The same leg to the outside, the circle, and then to the inside. So a little bit. Now the other leg to the outside and the inside. Every time a little bit higher. So we stretch a little bit the hamstrings. Not damaging, of course. Just warming up the area a little bit. Okay. Now, we touch the toes and we try to stretch the legs as much as we can. That's enough. We put one leg in front of the other so we can stretch actually more one leg from the other. Change. Now the other leg is crossing over. If you have some pets, this is the time to pet them, okay? So we're going down like this a little bit. This is the idea of the stretching. Of course, I'm petting the cat, but I'm taking the... All right, good. So if you need to stretch anything else, this is a good time to do it. Now we're going to see the first technique. The first technique, I'm going to show you first, and then I'm going to talk about it. As I said before, I like first to show what I'm doing and then talk about it. Okay, we can talk about the problem, of course, but I prefer showing the technique instead of just explaining it. So this is the first thing that we're going to do today. This is what we call the 360 defenses. Okay, so this is the idea. When we talk about 360 defenses, we're talking about a situation in which, we'll try to put it from here. Let's see, that's the idea. So this is the idea. The guy, the attacker, is coming to just slap me, right? So the idea is the attack comes from outside my body. That's why we call it the 360 defenses, because everything that comes from outside my body can have a circle, right? Everything that attacks me from outside, we will use this kind of defenses. It's a defense that is based on a natural reaction. Why? Because if we want to hit anybody, we have two natural responses. The first one is the one that you can actually see here in the video, which is just lifting my hand and blocking whatever comes to my face, right? And the second natural reaction would be this one, right? This is a natural reaction, which is not the best one because we are actually planning to receive the hit. So here, what I want to use is the natural reaction that is an action, right? So this action is an active action, but it's still a natural reaction, right? So we're going to see that the idea of this defense becoming not a victim, but a victimizer, right? So I'm putting myself not as a victim, but as an active defense, an active person. So when we're talking about this natural reaction, it's important for us to understand that the natural reaction can have some defaults, some faults, right? So I want to make it a little bit better, a little bit stronger. So we're going to talk about the checkpoints of this defense. If I'm talking about this defense as a natural reaction, so I want to make it better. So first of all, I'm going to try to have 90 degrees, as you can see here, 90 degrees between my forearm and my shoulder, right, and the bicep, right? Now, the idea would be that the small finger would go to the outside. Why is that? Because I'm exposing my bone. So the bone is very strong, right? It doesn't get hurt so much. So I can really put my hands strong here. If I put my hands like here, then what can happen? I can hit myself with the slap of the person. So this would not be the best thing. And here, if you try it with someone that wants to hit you many times, you will see that it'll hurt him, the person that attacks you, right? So this is the way that we're going to work on it, right? Both hands are going high. Why? Because the idea of this defense is that we work simultaneously with a counterattack. With a counterattack that we already know, right? We've seen the punch or the palm strike. So here you can see what's happening or how I can react, of course, if the attack comes from the other side or if the attack comes from below. That means this reaction. What happens here? If I put my hand like this, that's because the attacker is coming. Wait, I'm going to stop sharing a little bit. So that means that the attacker comes like this, right? It comes to my ribs or to my stomach. So naturally, I would do that, right? I will stop, I will block it this way. This is a very, very strong defense. You can actually try it. So what we're building here is actually a 360 circle of defenses. So we can defend here, 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 and here, or here, 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 and here. Of course, so we have the whole range of the attacks we can actually cover, right? It's not the best idea. There are many defenses that go like this. It's remember when we talked about receiving the hit. I don't want to receive a hit. A woman is not used to receive a hit. So I don't want her to receive a hit. So we're not going to defend. I know there is a lot of there are a lot of defenses that are here. You know, in MMA, many people use this kind of defense or this kind of defense. These are not the defenses that we want in this situation. We want a woman to be able to defend herself and not get hit. I don't want her to get you know, to get used to getting hit. This is not the idea. So that's why I want it to be really far away from my body, because the same hit can have this kind of hit. What makes you think that he doesn't have a knife in his hand, right? So if I'm here, I'm going to receive the knife in the body. So that's why it's here. And it's a very natural reaction. Now, the idea, the most intelligent thing about this defense is that the attacker is not expecting at all a counterattack. And even though we expect some kind of reaction, there is never the possibility for him to think that there is a counterattack that is simultaneously making it with the defense. So if we can, this is a coordination drill, but so we can actually make the defense have both hands getting a reaction, that would be the best thing that you can ever learn. You know, so sorry, I have some stuff over here. So if we can actually make this happen, the counterattack simultaneously, that would be the best lesson. So of course we don't count on only one counterattack. What I want us to do is to do a combination of attacks after the first one. I managed to counterattack. I managed to make you know, reaction from the attacker. So I continue the reaction until I get the problem solved. So 1, 2, 3, and even kicking to the groin. And then what I do, I scan. Remember we talked about the scanning with the hands high. Maybe he has another friend that's coming to attack me or something, so I can go away, right? I want us to do in front of the dummy 2 minutes practice. The difference would be, the distance would be a medium range, because of the attack is coming from a medium range. It's like this. So the idea would be to work on the dummy with that distance. All right, we're ready? Let's try to do it.
Exercise.
Great. Make all the attacks, all the defenses. That's great, Christopher. That's great. I want to talk about it, Danny. I just saw your questions. I'm going to talk about it. Don't worry. Yes, good, Danny. That's good. Don't move with the legs. Just do the reaction with the hands, right? And the counterattack. The counterattack simultaneously. Yeah, hit him. Yeah, that's good. Good. There's no movement of the legs. It's important to know. That's good, Matthew and Alex. Good. Perfect. I like it. That's good. It's the best, actually, way to go, Jose. First make the yes and try to do it simultaneously. It's good, Jose. Try not to jump too much. Remember, we're on the street. Yes. And some more counterattacks. Include the other arm. Include it. Good, Alexis. Good, Steve. That's good. I like the screening, the scanning over there. That's very good. Wow, Steve, that's excellent. Loved it. Great, Ambroise. I want, yeah, more counterattack. That's good.
Rest.
Okay, that's perfect. That's good. Okay, take a small rest. If you want, you can drink some water. I was very good. I like your coordination. There will be many people that are not so coordinated, so we have to be really, really wait, really patient with the first, like the methodology of the teaching has to be first, if we're going to do it with presential classes, of course. So first there is a person that is going slowly, attacking, just like that, with the arm like this. And then the other person just gets the idea of just blocking down, up, just reacting. This is how we manage to put some oil into the reaction, right? Important to know that we are, we don't do Wing Chun. we just want to make it as easy as possible, as simple as possible. So we're not talking about key eyes. We're not talking about really the breathing or anything that can take their minds off the natural reaction. I really want to make a point in here that everything else is not the most important thing. Yeah. So we're talking about the most dangerous thing that we have. The most dangerous thing that we have is actually the slapping on my face. This is the most dangerous. So the only thing I need to do is block it, right? Now, the point that we are teaching here, that we're making it so effective that in the meantime that I'm defending, I'm counterattacking. And that even if the hand is open, even if one finger is going into the eye, that will make a reaction that is like going backwards. Hey, what's going on here? And then we have the opportunity, of course, or to run away or continue attacking if I'm in a closed space. Because maybe if I'm in a closed space, I can't really just run away immediately. So I would need to continue the attacking. That's why it's so important to have the continuation, right? So another thing that's important is that I don't want you to try to train like if we are jumping. This is very normal for people that maybe did some sport whenever. I had a woman that did boxing or did taekwondo or did anything. So remind them that this is a street situation. And the idea is not to fight, is to solve a problem, right? So this kind of behavior, I mean, it's nice for us to train, but it's not the real thing. So remember, we're just, we talked about, hey, I don't want to fight. So I'm in this close. So there is no moving with my legs. I don't need my legs right now because they're the slowest thing that we have. The fastest thing that we have is the hand. The second fast thing that we have is the body, which is almost the same. And the third fast thing that we have is the legs. How can I put it? I don't know if I told you that before, but if I just drop a bomb right here, drop a bomb, a grenade, very aggressive, but I'm talking about the natural reaction. What would probably be the first reaction? This one, right? Defending my face. This is a boom. I do that. So first, my hands are coming high. Then immediately, almost simultaneously, my face is going backwards. And the third thing that would be natural reaction would be going with my legs out if I have the possibility and I didn't fly away first, right? So we take that understanding in us in order for us to make this natural reaction as fast as we can. So we don't talk about the legs for now. We talk about the hand, which is the most important and fast thing, but fast reaction. And if I can add the counterattack simultaneously. So you all, most of you could do it. Ba, 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 ba. So this is the idea, this and that, this and that, this and that. Yeah. So this is a nice exercise that we can do, and we're going to do it with a reaction drill. So it's like a video game now. Look, what we're going to do, you're going to stand in front of me, and then you're going to see a red light, that it's going to appear in maybe this side of the screen, right? So what we're going to do is try to react exactly, Christopher, you got the idea, and do the reaction as if the attacker would come from that side. Now look at that. This would be the next reaction. If the light comes from the other side, I will make that reaction and a lot of counterattacks. Yeah, and then we have another one, this one. So as you can see, talking about the legs moving, so I am going to move away, but first, as you can see here, look, first I'm making the counterattack, first the reaction, the defense, counterattack, and then I'm moving away because I don't want to really be in front of the attacker. But this is like the secondary thing that I want. So we are going to react to lights. Everybody in front of the camera, in front of the screen, and reacts. React. Ready? Ready?
Exercise.
Go. We'll see. Yes, and counterattack. Geneve. Yeah, and counterattack. Good, good, good. First counterattack, then move away. Jose, stop jumping. Stop jumping. Go, that's good. Go, yes. And remember that going down, huh? When the light is down, the reaction is down. Good, Nancy. Yes, that's good, Nancy. That's good. Continue. Yeah, that's good. Robert, I can see you having some problems over there. It's good, Christopher. Yeah, a little bit further away from your face. A little bit further away, okay? The hand. Yes, that's good. Good, Ron. One more, one more. Yeah.
Rest.
Excellent, Ron. That's good. Drink some water if you want, and we're going to have one more. Like this. Hey, you reacted good. You got the idea. That's great. Perfect. So if you need, you can drink some water. So now, the idea would be to actually change the lights with my hands, right? So there's a hand coming this way. So you know that you can exactly, Martin. This is a hit coming exactly from below. This is from the other side, right? And from below, from the other side. Okay, are we ready? Let's see how we're going to make it. In front of me. Ready?
Exercise.
Go. Yes, and counterattack immediately, Alexis. Good, go. Yes, good. And you counterattack towards me. I'm the attacker. Yeah, good, perfect, Alexis, that's perfect. Good, Steve, that's good. Yeah, now faster. Now faster counterattack. Yes. Good, Danny. A little bit further away from your body. You don't want to get the hit. Yes, Christoph. Good, Vitaly, that's good. Great. Go, Nancy. Yes. Good. And the hands high. Always the hands high, Nancy. A little bit more. That's good. That's good. Ah, wow.
Rest.
That's great. Hey, I have some killers here. That's great. That's great. So this is kind of thing that we can actually do when we have to do some virtual classes. So it's like a reaction drill. It's a reaction, you know, it picks you up, you know, it's like a video game, but with self-defense. So how are we until now? How is
Quick question before moving. When you do your defense, you seem to move your hips back. Is there any reason?
Yes. It's an excellent question, and thank you for that, because I didn't say that. When the attack comes from below, there is a natural reaction, which is the body reaction, right, that we talked about. So when there is a hit that comes to that side of the body, or even the groin, so it's very natural for us to do that, or to take the hip away, right? So whenever I make any kind of, remember I told you in the middle of the class, in the middle of the exercise, maybe take a little bit the hand out of the body, don't defend here because you're going to get hit. So one of the things that we want to do, that it's going to have, it's going to be really natural, is take the hip away, right? And if the person, the attacker, has a knife, then it would be a very effective reaction, because I'm actually, again, think about yourself. Whenever someone comes with a joke that comes and goes like here to your groin, then you do that, right? It's a reaction. So this is the same thing. It's like, it's natural, right? So now here, this is the idea. And as low as it comes, then more my hip will go backwards, right? And like, in consequence, maybe I can even go a lot backwards, like here, right? So first is the hand as well. The hand, immediately comes the body, and then, as we said, we will work with the legs, but it will be the last thing that we want to do, because we already have the person so close that it'll take more time to go away. So first the reaction. Yeah, so it's an excellent question, Steve. You made
So Danielle,
yes.
Danielle, a good way to train this with people that have never trained before is I get pool noodles that are about a meter long, put a handle on them. The attacker has two, and they can hit as fast and as hard as they want without damaging the opponent. Yeah. So that they can block and do these things to increase their rhythm and their reactions.
Yeah. So it's an excellent way, Don, to do it more if you work with children. We're not talking here about children, but it's a nice way to work with children. So my way of teaching would probably be, first of all, just stand in front of me, so we do it in really small levels. So first you do it like me, as in a mirror. So you put your hand like this. So I'm just asking my students to put their hand like this. So I'm passing, I'm correcting. So this is the first thing, right? One. And then we're going to work on the other one, just without anybody attacking, right? So first we know the technique. Yeah, so here and then here and then here a little bit. And then I will put, maybe we can have the noodles, or even between each other, because it's more realistic. I'm not asking them to do it fast or strong, or just, making the reaction. So it's really easy. I attack a little bit. So maybe that person that don't know anything, first they will not react. So they will do that. And then they get a small slap, but that's why I'm not working or fast or strong. So I will just show her that, oh, you got hit, right? So I can assure you that the second small, caress that I do, she will defend herself. So this is how I like to do it, because it's the real distance we're talking about. Try to do it with the real distance. The noodles are a good way, but remember, we're not talking about the real distance here, because if you have a noodle, then you have someone that is far away. So then we really feel the importance and the need to actually defend myself from someone that is actually face to face to me. But really, really slow, not for them to get hit or something like that. So first they get the reactions, and then we can add or the noodles or make it a little bit faster, so they get the confidence that, hey, I'm blocking everything, I'm fast. And it's really working. It really works. So it's another nice exercise. Now we're going to pass through, because if not, we are going to be very late, to the ground situation, okay? So first of all, I want us to see the review of what we did the last class. Remember, this is the rapatent defense. As we've seen before, the attacker is between my legs and he even tried to choke me. So we have a counter-attack, defense and a counter-attack simultaneously, just as we did before here in the 360 defenses. We put our legs in as fast as we can. Arms, simultaneous action, as we can see. One is taking out and the other one is attacking, maybe towards the throat, probably. That's where I can actually get. And then making, yes, exactly, Steve. And then I'm making immediately putting my legs in so I can kick him away and get up and go away. Remember, we talked about how to get up fast and everything like that, okay? So this is just, a reminder for us to know. Now we're going to talk about a technique. I'm going to show you the problem here. So this is the problem now. The attacker is sitting on me. The attacker is actually sitting on me and he's strangling me here. So now, this is the problem. So the most important thing here is not that he's sitting on me, is that he's actually strangling me, okay? There is a lot of problems here that can happen. Instead of strangling me, taking my hands, there are a lot of problems. We're going to deal with one of them and the principle of that. So here we are going to use some judo, not too much, but a little bit. So let's see the solving. All right, so this is important. If someone is here, so if someone is really wants to strangle me, so we will probably put all his weight on his hands, right? This is an important knowledge that we have to know, because if we don't assume that, then we don't really have a strangling attempt. So what happens if I'm going from here, I'm doing a spoon with my hands. I'm not using my big fingers here, right? These are part of my hands. I'm making a spoon, like a hook, right? So I'm going towards my clavicula and is opening here, this open hand. This is where I want to get. Sometimes I get a little bit lower. It doesn't matter because I'm really close to my throat. So when I do that really fast, I'm not doing power. I want it to be fast. Yeah, I don't want to struggle with an attacker that is probably stronger than me. Remember, we're talking about a man on a woman or something similar. So this has to be fast. What happens here? If I'm fast enough, this happens. So as you can see, he has to fall on his hand in order for him not to fall on my face, right? With this chest. This is what the momentum I need. When I made this happen, then I should actually make a really good bridge, right? So this is the idea. So he's going forward. When he's going actually forward, simultaneously, I push with my legs down and I elevate my my hips. This is what we do in judo, right? For the bridge. And then I'm actually directing him to the diagonal of my shoulder, right? This is like going out from kesagatame. Okay, so I actually make a nice bridge, and I want him to go from my shoulder up. So before I made this happen, so I can actually make a little bit of the balance out, and then I'm pushing, and I'm helping with the hit on his ribs. Yeah, which is probably not going to be the strongest hit in the world, but it's going to help me to direct him over. Now, as you can see, this open hand actually goes to his face. So I continue counterattacking all the time. when it's on me, when it's like going over, I'm already hitting, and I continue hitting. So this is 1, this is 2, 3, and even I can actually kick his groin when I'm going away, right? So 1, 2, as you can see, the pushing. So the first thing I want us to do, we're going to break it down. The first thing I want us to do is this. And we're laying on the ground, we're making the move of the strangling and just making the bridge and directing it to the diagonal, right? So 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. Yeah, so the hook is simultaneous with the bridge, and then just pushing to one side, to one shoulder or the other. This is the only thing I want us to do. All right, 1 minute of practice. Ready? Lying on the ground. The hook is very important.
Exercise.
Go. Good. Reach, push away. Good. Good, Vince. Reach and push. That's good. Remember, Martin, make the opening of the hands. First, the strangle situation. Yeah, there's no contact. Like both hands are going. Yeah. Good. That's not bad. That's excellent, Don. Good, Alexis. Good, Vitaly. That's great. That's great. Whatever you do, it's good. Yes, Stefan. Jose, remember to open the hands instead of pushing. Just open them. Open them to take him. Yeah.
Rest.
All right. Time out. Rest a little bit. Drink some water. And now we're going to continue the technique. Jose, what I wanted is actually this movement is not towards out, but here, from outside to here. So I control a little bit better his falling, right? Okay, great. Yeah, this movement. Bam! All right. It's a very good motion, a certain movement when we do that to the outside, but if we're not strong enough, then yeah, that would be easier to make it, because we use the omoplatus and this kind of muscles. I don't know the name in English, but you know, the dorsals, right? So it's stronger muscle that we have, so we have better chance to do it. This is a good motion before he actually grabbed me. So it's a natural reaction that we do, and it's a good one, but it will work before he actually already grabbed me. Then we will have to go with this kind. So now we're going to work on the rest of the technique, right? So this is the idea. Now we're going to do the full technique. 1, and then I turn and I continue attacking. So one leg will go crossing the other one. So I turn with the attacker, I make the opening, the bridge, I push, and then I cross the leg. And look what happens here. When I turn away, I'm trying, because this is a very common reaction, common mistake actually. When I turn, I'm here after making the opening and the bridge, right? I'm pushing, and then what happens? Look, I push and I cross that leg. This leg, I cross, right? But what I want to do here to make it faster and not take too long to get up, then I already put it on my my feet. I don't put my knee down. This is very normal to put your knee down. I don't want you to put your knee down. I want you to put your feet on the ground already, so I'm ready to get up. And I continue, of course, attacking the groin or the throat. So there is again 1. I didn't push my knee down. I already put the feet so I can get up. So we're going to work on 2 minutes free practice. Let's try to do this, the whole thing together.
Exercise.
Go. Let me see. No. Danny, afterwards, if you can explain your note or your question, if you can. So I'm not really want to trap anything. I just want to, take him out of me and go away, right? This is the main idea. Let me see. Oh. Yes, Jose, that's good. That's good. Yes. Yeah, remember to keep attacking, right? Keep attacking. The hands, yeah, that's good. Ah, that's good. Yes, not up to the floor, actually. He's lying on the, yeah, good, Steve. See, go, Vince. Yes, perfect, Vince, I like it. That's very good. Good, Christoph. Oh, man, that's perfect. I like it. You're working very well, very good. Let's see. Good. I want to see you, Matthew and Alex, again. Oh, strangling. One. Yeah, that's good. Push, turn, bam, go away. Good, that's great. Matthew and Alex, afterwards I want you to share what you felt. That's good.
Rest.
Good. That's good. It was a good practice. Actually, I saw almost everybody, I think. You can drink some water, of course. Matthew and Alex, you did it together. How did you feel about the technique? I saw you before the class, I saw you actually practicing something very similar with, of course, Newaza. So this is like the real situation of, attacking in the street. So what did you feel?
Well, for my part, I think it was similar to the Hoopa escape we do in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is something known by my daughter. I think incorporating the strikes in this one, it kind of mixes up a little bit her mind. So she has to think about adding the hits instead of staying in the legs and the guard and playing the jiu-jitsu game in this part. So this is like a switch of mindset, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit, but we're mixing a little bit of the knowledge that you have, so it's not so different or so difficult. So that's excellent. It's just a little bit of change of mind. Danny, did you say something in the chat? I didn't really understand. Maybe I said it just in the meantime, but there is no real grabbing of anything. Because did I understand correctly?
Yeah, it's just that like what Mathieu said, when I teach the returning, it's like the upa in Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and we teach to trap the arm, trap the leg, push the other side, and when you feel the reaction, then you turn back.
Right.
But
yeah, continue.
No, this is just that it is not really the natural way. It's kind of technical. Then I don't know if you want to teach this kind of method or just go with the flow and just move and do the bridge and try to.
Yeah. So the idea for this, as you said, we need the fastest knowledge in, right? So the fastest knowledge, and of course the easiest one for us to teach and for people to understand, is the knowledge that you need as less technique as we can add, because much technique, it's a lot of time practicing, And I want people to understand and know the problematic and to solve it as fast as they can. If afterwards they want to go to jiu-jitsu or go to judo, of course they will get so much more. But the idea here is to do like, it's like a lazy, the lazy norm of weighing, to do as little as we can and to get the most effective things that we like, as less energy and getting out of it the most that we can have, right? This is like the lazy way of being, but it's like we're taking it to the effective side of the self-defense. So that's why it's a very effective thing that you say. You get a reaction and then, but think about a woman that doesn't really understand the reactions. So she will not be able to be patient enough to create a reaction and then go away. So I want to get the idea of the real logic of taking the hands out. I'm getting that reaction actually from the guy coming towards, like falling over me, and immediately taking away. And if I can add some counterattacks to the throat, to the eyes, to the groin, oh, welcome. You know. Now, I will present to you a problem. Yes, Jose.
I think that this is with you, we learn the basic things that we want to introduce at the beginning with women, that they are afraid. They were attacked for different reasons, whatever it is, psychological problem, etc. And I think that everyone here in this course, they have a little bit knowledge concerning self-defense for different martial arts. We are black belts. We are all the people certain knowledge concerning that what we have, but everything that you do, I think so. We are going to introduce that, and then little by little, with the time, we are going to increase the situation a little bit more with more higher perspective. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, thank you, Jose. I am very much aware, and I thank you for being here, as I said in the first class, because it takes a lot of humble to learn, to want to learn more every time. And I know that you all have a lot of knowledge, and you're all black belts, and with not only judo, but many other martial arts. I know that, and of course I respect it. And if I can add some more information or some more knowledge, or maybe a little bit changing the attitude or understanding maybe the mind of a woman, just from a woman's side of view, you know, then I did my work, you know, I did my thing. And so maybe if you get, okay, I did this like this, but maybe if I make it a little bit more simple, then it takes less time for them to understand it, you know. So these little things, I think, can be really rich for you. And if women are happy with it, then it will come more women. They will talk about it, and then they say, "Oh, this is effective. This is, you know." So this is the idea for this, and I hope you can relate to that. So I want to present. Yeah, Jose. You're mute. You're mute. Sorry.
In my little experience that I have, I remarked that sometimes we teachers, we always talk a lot sometimes when we are with that kind of people that they come to learn a little bit. So, and they have sometimes a big expectation from us. So if we give them the basic, and the base is very strong, they're gonna have the opportunity to practice and practice, and little by little to give them the confidence that they really need, because they coming to us to learn something. So if we are, if we give it from the beginning a lot of information, they will not do it. Even you correct us in different moments that we are normally experts in certain way, and you correct us. And this is amazing because we learn from that. And this is the kind of, in my opinion, the kind of attitude that we need to have with all these people that they're gonna come to us.
Yeah, we can. There's a saying in Argentina. From all my teachers, I learned, and from my students, I learned even more. It's a nice saying I like. So it's good to always be open to learn. So thank you, Jose. So the last thing, I don't want to take too much time from you, and of course I want us not to be too cold. So another possible option is this one. Look, the guy is choking me with one hand, so he's actually controlling me, and he has even one leg up. So he doesn't have all his power, all his weight on his hand. So if I do here a bridge, you understand that I can't take him out of me. So this is a lost cause from the beginning, right? If I make a bridge here. But he is strangling me with one hand, and I'm not strong enough. So what am I going to do here? Well, I want to ask you, what would you do?
Scoop the supporting leg.
Well, sorry, Vince?
I said scoop the supporting leg and bridge in that direction.
All right. So that's a lot of technique. That's correct, but it's a lot of technique. Look what I would do. And see if it's logical for you.
Take out the hands.
We're not always thinking about the counterattacks, you see? The vulnerable points. We do have a lot of judo rules in our heads. So this is a good reaction for a person that doesn't know that doesn't know judo, or grabbing the legs and stuff like that. This would be a good solution. We take one arm. This one arm is, we need it because it's a natural reaction. We have to breathe. We need to breathe. So one hand will go to his hand, right? Taking him out. And the other hand will do the counterattack to his groin. He has an open groin over there. You see? So this is the idea. One hand is doing the counterattack, the releasing, and the other one is going immediately to the groin because I have it here. And then, of course, I continue counterattacking. And then I would turn away. If you want, you can grab a leg, but I wouldn't, think about too much grabbing. And she can actually kick herself if she grabs the leg not too right, because we know about it. But remember that we're not in the tatami. He has a shoe. And I can actually kick my head if I don't really know how to, So does it sound logical for you? This what you saw here.
Yes.
Yeah, always think about how we can make logic or counterattack into our mental state of mind of judo. In judo or in other martial arts, we don't really hit the vulnerable spots. So we always have to think, what's the most near thing, the nearest thing for me to get my counterattack in as soon as possible. Let's do some cool down. So everybody cool down a little bit, and then we can have some more questions, QA. So just lay on the ground and take your hands high and just breathe a little bit. Just relax. Now, we sit with our legs straight and we go towards the knees with our body. Yeah, so we train. We need to stretch a little bit. We take one leg backwards and then we go with our body backwards so we can actually stretch the quadricep. Perfect. Change legs. Sorry, I had some chats here. Great. Perfect. I just read the comments. Okay, we cross one leg over and we stretch the hamstring a little bit, the glutes. work on some bridges, so the back worked a little bit. And change legs. Yeah, try to get them to our hand. The other hand is trying to get it on the ground. Very good stretch for the back. Now, let's take our knees towards our chest. We take one leg down, we keep one leg to the chest and the other one is just stretched down. Let's change legs. Relax a little bit. Right. Great. A little bit of time, but I think it was good. So I read in the chat that you didn't really think about the groin, hitting the groin. I know, because you don't want to hit the groin. No one wants to hit the groin, especially you guys. But we do have to think about it if we want a woman to defend herself. So I really enjoyed the class today. I really think that you've been very active, and if there, of course, this will be recorded, and you'll get the links. I'm going to put it like last time, so you can actually see and train a little bit. The reaction drill was very nice. I think that if we make it, you can actually train it a little bit more, and you get it a lot better every time you make. Like if you see yourself in the first reaction, which was good, actually, it was surprising for me, but it was very good. The second one was already better. So what we really need to think about is to try and make the defense and the counterattack simultaneously. So both hands are reacting at the same time. This is another warm-up that you can actually do is just the jumping jacks, the normal jumping jacks that we do, like open and this one. You can actually add this exercise as a coordination drill. Try and first do that. Right? So I'm opening and I'm closing the legs. I can do it here, but then I can actually do it here. Right? So this is another for next time you can actually do this as a warm-up. So we practice and we warm up. That's the idea. Marie-Hélène?
Thank you very much, Daniela, and thank you, everybody. So I will send you the link this week and some more information for the next practice. Thank you and enjoy your Father's Day.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's Father's Day in Canada as well, in Argentina as well. So, of course, congratulations. Bon anniversaire. I don't know if you say it like that. For everybody. Thank you very much. And I'm open for questions if you need. I'm in the email that Marie-Hélène sends. I'm copied it. So whatever you need, I'm here. And we'll see you in next class.
Thank you, Danielle.
I actually have one quick question for, I don't know if it's for Daniela or maybe Marie-Hélène, but what is the vision, the goal of Judo Canada with this kind of instruction? Do you plan on incorporating some self-defense for women classes all around the Canada? What's the big goal from this kind of class?
En gros, je vais te le dire en français, là, ça va peut-être être plus simple. C'est pour donner des outils aux clubs, surtout pour les clubs, parce qu'on sait qu'avec la pandémie, bon, les clubs vont souffrir quand ça va être le temps de réouvrir. Puis c'est de donner un petit coup de main pour pouvoir partir. Puis c'est sûr que l'objectif, c'est de mettre ça à l'échelle nationale, puis que les clubs vont pouvoir après ça organiser ça comme ils veulent, soit rester au niveau juste women pour les femmes, ou vont pouvoir grossir ça, faire un deuxième groupe plus avancé. Les gens vont pouvoir intégrer ça soit à leur cours de judo ou comme ils veulent. C'est un outil en fait. Là. Je sais pas si ça répond.
Oui, quand même. Est-ce que vous avez l'intention de créer un curriculum officiel d'autodéfense pour femmes ou at large, ou vous laissez ça dans les mains des clubs d'un peu avoir leur propre approche selon le background de chacun et compagnie? Je vois qu'il y en a plusieurs qui ont des backgrounds différents aussi, fait que c'est sûr que ça influence. Là,
je pense que ça va être c'est une bonne question. C'est sûr que nous, on va vous fournir comme du matériel, mais par la suite, vous allez être libre de quand même faire, de suivre soit ce qu'on va vous donner ou soit d'aller, on va dire, de le développer à votre manière aussi. Là. Mais c'est sûr que nous, on va vous donner comme un guide, une formation. Avec la formation, on va vous donner les outils nécessaires pour qu'on suive la base. Mais comme je te dis, après, vous allez pouvoir le développer à votre manière. Puis voilà.
Super. Merci. Je pense que le comité Judo Jiu-Jitsu de Judo Québec risque d'être en contact avec vous autres pour peut-être unir certaines parties du curriculum ou quelque chose. C'est quelque chose qu'on commence à développer nous-mêmes. Fait que je pense que le lien va se faire naturellement.
Ça serait bien. On est ouvert. Good.
Daniela, do you plan to come to Canada soon?
I hope so.
We all hope so. Yes. I
Daniela,
hope.
Where are you physically? In Israel?
Yeah, right now I'm in Israel.
That's great.
I had actually my flight back to Argentina on the 16th of June, and they canceled it because I think because of the pandemic. So I have my flight back at 5th of July. I actually don't mind staying here for a while because the pandemic here is like it doesn't exist.
Wow,
it's amazing. Amazing. Everybody's vaccinated here in Israel, and I've been in judo competition that was just 2 days ago, and I couldn't believe it. It's like another world. So coming back to Argentina will bring me some depression, I think. But I miss my cats.
Maybe Judo Canada will invite you with us. Certainly, that would be amazing to have you here for a few days. And I learned a little bit Krav Maga. I saw by Google what it is exactly. My God, guys, you are amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Incredible.
Thank you very much.
That's great. I hope Marie-Hélène.
Yeah, she's supposed to come. We just wait the customer. No, not customer. The immigration. We're waiting for that. So as soon that we get the answer, she will come to Canada and we'll finalize the class.
Bravo, Bambina, bravo.
Yeah.
Bravissimo.
Thank you, people. Thank you very much again.
Thank you, Daniela.
Really, really nice to be with you guys. Really, I enjoyed it very much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Merci, Marie-Hélène. Bye-bye à tous.
Bye-bye.